a couple candidates who are going to address us here. Too nice enough to come to our barbecue. I guess the first candidate we're going to have is, can you hear me? Louder, okay. Rarely do people tell me to speak louder. Pramilla Malick, who just won a landslide victory in the write-in primary. Thank you to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tom, for all your support. I am so overwhelmed by the support I'm getting from your beautiful, beautiful county. Every time I drive up here, I am just overwhelmed by the breathtaking beauty. And so I'm really, really thrilled to be in a position to try to represent you. And I didn't realize that it's kind of ironic that Delhi, the name Delhi, was actually named after the capital in India, Delhi, which happens to be where I'm from. So it's an interesting coincidence, and I guess the forces of the universe kind of brought me here. But I really appreciate everybody jumping in, diving into this venture with me to see whether we can really have a people's democracy. And I think we really have a chance in the 42nd district after, I don't know how many, 26 years of entrenched incumbent Republican representation. I think we have a chance to have representation that puts people first. And I just heard somebody saying that majority of our garlic comes from China. Why is that the case? We can grow garlic here. I mean, we have the most fertile land in the country right here in the Catskills, and so we can provide all of the produce that our state needs and our country needs. We need to preserve and protect our rural communities, our rural heritage. They are our breadbasket. They are also our water keepers. And for that, Delaware County really needs to be revered and taken care of by New York State. You are the water keeper for downstate. And it'll be my goal to continuously remind New York State of that. And we have all of these wonderful natural resources. We can have a booming agro-tourism industry over here. We have, and as beautiful as it is, I see communities and towns that are struggling, and you could see people struggling. People working harder and harder for less. It's much more difficult to get your child through college. So I'm a big supporter of public funding for undergraduate college education. I'm a big supporter of the New York Health Act. This is something that will save consumers and our state billions of dollars and provide health care for all. What I really love, thank you. What I really love about being a Democrat is that we are a party that are committed to each other. We understand that we're all connected to each other. And there's a humanity and a compassion amongst all of you that I see manifested in the positions that you fight for, that really inspire me to go out and work really hard to win this election. And I know we can do it if we stick together. I come from a community that is conservative, Minnesink, New York, and we have a lot of supporters from the right, from the left. I always say that our community is a microcosm of the United States because we're everything from the Tea Party to the Occupy movement combined. And that's because there are certain, we all understand that we're connected. We all need clean air to breathe. We all know that. If you have toxic facilities, it impacts everyone equally. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. And we have public policy and elected officials right now that are completely beholden, bought and owned by special interests. We need to change that. We need public officials, elected officials, that answer to the will and the aspirations of the people. And that's my goal for the 42nd district. So I hope you continue to support me in this venture. It's really exciting. Everywhere I go, people are very excited about this campaign. Again, 18 to 26 years of this type of representation is enough. We need somebody who's going to proactively fight for the better interest of all of us. Thank you. For the great food. Thank you for the great food and great company and great music. And I don't mind being called Priscilla. It's totally fine.